Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Can't stop the run, you can't stop the run. Can't stop the run, you can't stop the run. Can't stop.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. A little juke. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a second-round pick back in April's draft.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. The man in motion left here, Johnson. Now Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
19 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, here's Shadur. Over the middle, complete to Jeudy.
Sanders pass. Complete to
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 70 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie and it stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. It might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
Third down and 13.
Ready?
Sanders. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So here are the Broncos backed up to start their initial drive. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation making his first NFL start.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
They'll begin on the ground with Estime. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Broncos at 13-2 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You look at this Browns defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Mason Graham, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. They had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
A gain of 17
They were backed up behind the sticks, but he still found a way to make that first down happen. That's the kind of fight every coach hopes his franchise quarterback has in him. Look a tough situation like that in the eye and come up with a solution on the spot.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14.
32-yard line.
68.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sanders to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
An inside give, Brown. A beautiful fake. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chase Brown with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns.
So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
2nd and 3. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Bryant has it. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Get it. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
This is Brown going up the middle. There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chase Brown, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Broncos 3.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Looking to put a drive together.
Check.
First down, here's Estime. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Another Broncos 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Broncos.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Quick throw complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, break. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Harvey will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
First and
Let's
10
go now.
at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
As Sanders has it pumped free. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
60 by.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chase Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. So his big first half continues, his 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Broncos 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ready, break.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep here for Bryant. And incomplete on the deep ball. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And this is Ashton Genty. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. And this is a touchdown. This one's now at the half, and it's the Bears with a 14-6 lead at the break. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Cowboys. And it's Kyler Murray. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Cowboys lead by a field goal at halftime. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards.
First down. A gain of 34 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
18, cut.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He completes this to Sutton. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28.
And the Broncos
give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First down, Denver.
Straight ahead, Estime. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
First down.
Go.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton with career touchdown number 60. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. That time, a 9-play drive. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Browns offense and running back Chase Brown set to take over once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Browns drive about to get started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
but I think a Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Broncos first down.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 26-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll try it with Estime. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Audric Estime, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school I.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Cleveland offense making their way out. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then in like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Come on, set! 60 in!
Now Sanders. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 189 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. This 2nd and 4.
49-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Sanders. That's taken in by Palmer. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Browns.
Here we go, set.
First down.
70 Timberwolves.
1st and 10 at the 38.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Brown with his stick skills. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, it's Shador. That is caught. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They give it to Brown. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chase Brown. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
On the give, it's Estime. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now he's into the clear again. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chase Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
35. Broncos 24.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 64 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's good for the Broncos.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Back to throw now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So, obviously, they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Ready,
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
Broncos 32.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
After the
Broncos.
touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Shifts by him. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Sanders to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Palmer. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 9 here.
Ready?
Throwing, Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, here's Shadur. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the 31-yard line.
Hey.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw. Sanders. It's complete to Brown, right side. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Sanders from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So the Broncos now down by a field goal, 2:21 the time left. They've got 1 timeout at their disposal and the 2-minute warning as they go to work here on 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Mason Graham make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
A loss of 7 yards.
3 points separating these 2 sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's back to throw. Setting up a screen for Harvey.
The pass on 3rd down.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
4th down.
Here we go. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Complete to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And the Broncos are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
15 more yards.
Here's first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
At the 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Get it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Brown with his stick skills. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Broncos who are going to get the first shot at things. They'll have it here as we start in overtime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Broncos send out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And it's fielded at the 34. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Let's go.
Here's Sanders. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
And the Browns.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
60.
To throw is Sanders. Complete. It's Johnson.
Sanders pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Again, it's Johnson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
3rd and 2.
Go. Ready.
Handing it off to Brown. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
On for the field goal.
And the defense is going to let him think about it a little as they use their 2nd timeout here. Okay, so interesting here. A field goal would win this thing, but the kicking team on the sideline, and they're going for it on 4th down. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the 1st down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
70.
They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. We saw plenty of throws like this in the Rose Bowl last fall. This one results in a 1st down.
Broncos 1st down.
Ready.
24-yard gain on the play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
17 more yards.
The Broncos in their hurry up, trying to get to their positions and get set quickly.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw here. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Boy, that's a tough one right there, CD. They fought back to tie it, to send it to overtime, had all the momentum, and then that interception.
That fighting spirit, those fighting plays that got them back into it, maybe a little too aggressive there, throwing the interception, and now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal coming back the other way.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. All right, Charles, so this offense, they need to mount something here. Time is dwindling. They can't get anything going on this drive. This one might end in the tie.
Yeah, that clock put a little extra pressure on them, right? So now, as you look at the playbook, what are you breaking out? Is there something you haven't used before? Is there something you used earlier that you can go back to? Or can one of your guys just make one of those big-time plays that decides this game?
Sanders. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Give me a D. Give me the E. Hold the check. Hey. Liking, H.
Now Sanders. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And a costly, costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. They'll hand it to Estime. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now the timeout comes here. In the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for the Broncos, they improved to 14-2 with still one game left to be played in this regular season. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good.